はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。 KT ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで NBA2K マイケリアやっていきたいと思います。さあ、本日はボストンセルティックスでございますね。テイタム取れなかったからな、トレード。まあ無理なのは知ってたけどあわよくば取れたら嬉しいなという。
Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And we've been seeing MP putting a lot of effort into his offense. He's made it his mission to be the guy who carries the bulk of their scoring duties.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He's as motivated as a player can be. And this is the kind of impact that not many guys are capable of having. The energy and effort he's playing with isn't easy to maintain, but if anybody can keep it up, it's MP.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here is Siakam. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And here's MP for three. Rebound by Smith. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
A three from MP. Knocks down the three ball.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Smith outside. Pass to Brown. Smith sets the pick for Brown. Over Mathurin. The Pacers pull it in. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Pritchard, following the score by Indiana. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got his third basket of the night.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Outside Mathurin takes a three. MP, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
And a wide open look for MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 6.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
The kick out to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Here's Nembhard.
一人やループしようと思ったら、完璧に押すボタンを間違えた。
For first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Tatum with a screen on Mathurin. Brown finds Tatum. Hansley Smith. Back to Tatum. Now Pritchard. Boston again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got that one up quick. He's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 10. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Halliburton. Hauser with the ball. He's covered by Leonard. To halt the run, Hauser misses. Floats it up for Walker. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Boston. His last outing, 16 points for him. To the paint. Here's Singleton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
And you don't.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. MP outside. He's looking for Leonard and finds him.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Brandon Boston is out there with Williams. And it's Edwards in at the center. That's the Boston 5.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
To the middle, it's deflected. It's stolen by Edwards. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allen Force on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He ended up with 44 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Zaire Williams. And Indiana with a change here too. Halliburton's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. 16 points for Jason Tatum.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And the call is going to be...
Yes, got a screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jalen Smith comes in for Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in for Brown. To the inside, MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. The 3 from Tatum. Yes, indeed it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Nice shot by Smith.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
MP passes to Siakam. Pritchard with a wide open look. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
俺にパスじゃないんかい。
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now Pritchard. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried the fadeaway, but just couldn't pull it off.
And so it's Indiana with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
And as we welcome you to halftime.
If you can't stop anybody, you can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Well, right now for Boston, not a lot of expectations for them so far, but they put together.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And let's go to the sideline. Let's catch you up now on the story about Zaire Williams. Allie, what's his status?
I had a moment to catch up with Boston's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
On the court for Indiana. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
And MP throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
なんか飛ぶタイミング遅すぎるなん
He's been
か
excellent in this period, even though they're down. He's
押
keeping
した
them
2
close.
秒後とかに
Pacers
なん
leading
か
by
飛び出すんだけど
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball away. Back to Halliburton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Tatum's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 6. Smith sets the pick for Pritchard. Lets it fly. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mathurin finds MP.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Singleton, he's checked in for Smith. Sam Hauser comes in for Brown. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for White. And Brandon Boston subbed in for Pritchard.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The kick out to Tatum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Tatum's got 34 points. Inside, and stolen by Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. It's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Tatum drives in. And yes, it's good. Tatum's got 36.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
MP passes to Walker. Out left to the wing. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Indiana. In the corner, Tatum with it. And the rejection by MP. Edwards, he's checked in for the Celtics.
届いた。届いた。ギリギリ。
And Boston has possession. Here's Boston. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Here's Boston. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that old.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Pacers opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
さあプレイタイムはあった。
Checked in for Singleton. And the Pacers also making a change. MP's checked in.
MVP37 点。点差。
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Williams is out there with Brandon Boston. And it's Edwards in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. The Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. MP's got 40 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards got his first points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Dunn finds MP. Launches a 3, buries it from three-point range. MP's got 43 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Tatum gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The
Medal
defense
machine.
struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Leonard kicks to Dunn. Pass to Hendricks. And here's MP for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
That bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Back to MP. Outside Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Tatum's got 46 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Singleton, he's checked in for Edwards. Sam Hauser comes in for Tatum. Randall subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Indiana. Hauser the pass to Randall. Outside Williams. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Pacers leading by 21. Pass to MP. The 3 ball. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Indiana.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the...
And another one!
Elite offensive play has made its mark once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. He's got to be in the conversation for greatest of all time.
I mean, certainly Michael Jordan, the guy he just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who's the best ever. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
MP, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Randall. Here's Singleton. And it's MP with the rebound. Caruso kicks to Leonard. MP with it. Here's Hendricks. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And bring in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Another strong game where you managed to outduel one of the top scorers in the league. What does this performance say about you?
You know, it shows that I'm a force to be reckoned with in this league. I'm not trying to brag, but honestly, it feels like no one can stop me right now. I'm too nice with it. I'm a problem.
MP, I have to say you are buzzing. You seem to have a lot of energy for having played so many minutes.
Yeah, that's just conditioning. Thanks a lot, though. I'll see you next time.
All right, thanks, Jen. And that'll do it, folks.
Next time.
And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin.
さあ、次はどこですか？次はウォリアーズということで、ウォリアーズ戦終わったらどうやらミッチェルが復帰しそうということで頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで本日これで終わりたいと思います。さよなら。